Guys, hey. Oh my god, that's the opposite of hey guys. Oh, this is not my first scotch. Oh, hachi machi. Also, this is not a cocktail by any stretch of the imagination. They just had cherries here. I hope you guys like this dramatic lighting. It is, how you say, intentional. Welcome to the first and maybe only, because you guys know how I am, episode of Scotch Talks, a series where I drink scotch and we talk about things. Now, for today's first episode of Scotch Talks, I gotta eat something. It's just cherry. Whoa. Today's topic is the topic of hope. Like, I hope the mic is on. Oh, hope, you sassy, saucy minx. Hope, temptress of the senses, lifter of the spirits, visual pun. First, let's talk about how we are going to mutually define hope for the purpose of this video. Hope is defined as not knowing the outcome of something, but anticipating, envisioning the positive outcome. I think that that's a pretty good definition of hope. So then, to talk about hope, we can't not talk about disappointment. Ugh. As you guys know, I consider myself a reckless optimist. What is a reckless optimist? It's somebody that is going towards the best possible result, but also at the same time accepts all the situation and the circumstance. Scotch Talks is not good for songs. But where does my reckless optimism stem from? Well, I'll tell you right now. It stems from my mom, who always taught us, don't give up, try, hope, 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 wish, 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 no matter what. But it must also be said that my mom has something called schizophrenia, which is a form of psychosis, which, to put it quite simply, means that we have two different versions of reality. I have the reality that I believe to be true, and she has the reality that she believes to be true. Common in schizophrenia are forms of paranoia and delusion, and, these things can make communicating about our, anything, quite difficult. And being raised from birth by somebody with so many perforated realities can lead to many happy moments of joy and magic and possibility, but also many moments of distress and delusion. And so on one hand, you'd think it would lead one to be quite adept at navigating transitions from hope to disappointment, because you never know if the conversation you had in one sentence will continue into the next. But that's not how it worked out for me. I'm terrible at navigating hope and disappointment. Real bad. Because in my magics, my body magics, the meanness of me, one tiny drop of hope is equal to 1 gallon of disappointment. It's like, if I'm gonna give myself the chance to hope, I gotta be prepared for this. And so what's my solution, right? What's my solution between feeling such tenderness around the concept of hope and such drenched entrenchedness around the feeling of disappointment? So my solution, hope more, often, be more hopeful, so that hope doesn't feel like a tiny precious pearl drop. It feels more familiar. Let's think about this. Let's think about this for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I'm into it. Hope more. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm picking this up. I'm picking up what I'm putting down right now. We have to get comfortable in the feeling of hope. As comfortable in the feeling of hope as we are in disappointment. People are so ready to be disappointed. But I dare you to find just as many people ready to be hopeful. Whoa, I'm doing this motion with my face. If disappointment is to come, let it come. But then, let it go. Oh my god, frozen. And frankly, guys, I think it just comes down to this. For me, I'm better when I'm hopeful. I'm happier when I'm hopeful. I'm more motivated when I'm hopeful. It's just easier to move forward if I find a way to find hope. And you guys are probably like, oh, Hannah Hart, so recklessly cavalier with your hopes. Throw it against the wall, see what sticks, be hopeful about whatever you please. But that's really not true, actually. Not even a little bit. Nope. I only feel that way when the stakes are what I consider to be low, which is can live without it, do live without it, will live without it, like trying out a new haircut. Though, to be fair, what I consider low stakes could probably use some updating. Like, I should probably be a little more delicate with the minutia of my life. The other night, I accidentally brought this stool home with me from a Pretty Kuda booth, but I'm returning it right now, so But you guys, it's just like there's so many other things to think about. So it's like, why even? I'm impulsive. I'm an impulsive person. I gotta figure out what the difference between impulse and instinct are. That's different. But if the stakes are high, I'm downright meticulous with my hope. Does that rhyme with ventriloquist? Because that's what I just thought about. Because the more you hope, the more you put yourself back out there. Hope is what motivates the ability to try. Hope is failure. Because without failure, you couldn't hope again. Hope is disappointment, because without disappointment, you couldn't hope again. It's all connected. Peeps. I have to wrap up this scotchiness. Scotch. Oh my God, is it Red Nose Day? This cherry, oh my God. Get it in your mouth. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, fun. It's an object lesson now. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. How's this gonna work? Here we go. Okay? Well, if that didn't sum it all up right there, I don't know what can. So to answer the question that is the title of this video, I would say this. Hope, like a fine scotch, must be savored to be fully enjoyed. Or savor and enjoy the same things? Also, my nose eyes. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. In case you didn't know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so, speak openly, speak freely. That's why I'm so comfortable talking to you guys about something that I hope to talk to you more about more often. Any month, actually, not just May. If you or someone you love starts experiencing things that can't be explained, for instance, hearing something no one else can hear or seeing something no one else can see, don't be afraid. Go and seek advice or help from a medical professional. There have been incredible advances, and you don't have to be alone, and you don't have to be scared. Take action now. There's plenty more to come. If you guys want to hear more about my life or my shiz or my brain, be sure to get a copy of Buffering, in which I discuss everything. Because we're moving forward, not backwards. You know, the other day somebody told me I was too forward, and I thought to myself, what other direction would I want to go? And then I thought, you could be less forward. You see, it's all the same. Okay, I'm done. Have a great day.